Hello, beautiful souls. It's another lovely day of Friday, and we have an interesting topic for you. Welcome to Nice Surprise Tarot. Warm greetings from your hostess, Lady G. Today, we will talk about inner child. I believe our inner child deserves our time and attention. There will be a reading at the end, so stay tuned until the end. I know that many people will give you an option to pick a card, and that is great because it gives options. In order to keep my focus on the subject and not on various groups, I would like to remind you of the following. If you're here, if your vibration brought you here to see exactly this video out of so many, a sea of videos on YouTube, that has a reason. You're here with a reason, so please stay until the end. I can assure you that whatever you hear and see, you will need in the future.
Back to our inner child. I found various definitions and opinions like, the concept of the inner child refers to the childlike aspect of our personality that represents our emotions, needs, and desires from childhood. It's believed that our experiences in childhood can shape our behavior and emotional patterns as adults, and the inner child is often seen as needing attention, understanding, and healing. Some people believe that our inner child is our emotional core. As a child, we built the foundations of our strategies for dealing with the things that the world throws at us. I believe that we all are a walking and talking version of our inner child, especially when we delete the societal influences and demands. An inner child is who you were and still are from your childhood. Everything that you perceived and translated as a child was added to your subconscious program. Children adjust very fast. They are helpless and dependable. In order to avoid trouble or disappointment from the adults, and even more, to be seen, loved, and understood, children search for patterns and behaviors. It is so easy to notice when a person is operating from the inner child's program versus the genuine place of authenticity. Your scared inner child may push you to please others. It may make you feel like a bad person. Coming from a genuine place of authenticity within yourself, you feel good. Inner child wants to keep you safe and loved, and it is very concerned with others around you and how they're perceiving you. Your adult, authentic self does not take responsibility for other people's emotions. They are responsible for themselves, and you are responsible for yourself and your feelings. It is important to connect with the most innocent and honest part of yourself. By building a positive relationship with your inner child, you can cultivate a greater sense of self-awareness, self-compassion, and emotional healing. Here are some ways to connect with and communicate with your inner child. Self-reflection. Take time to reflect on your childhood experiences and how they may be influencing your present emotions and behaviors. Journaling can be a helpful tool for this. Visualization. Imagine your inner child as a separate, younger version of yourself. Visualize yourself talking to and comforting this child, offering love, understanding, and reassurance. Self-compassion. Practice self-compassion by treating yourself with kindness and understanding, especially when you're feeling vulnerable or hurt. This can help heal past wounds and build a stronger connection with your inner child. Creative expression. Engage in creative activities that allow you to express your emotions and connect with your inner child, such as drawing, painting, or writing. Inner dialogue. Practice talking to your inner child in your mind, offering comfort, reassurance, and guidance. You can also write letters to your inner child as a way of expressing your feelings and offering support.
Long story short, as we all imperfect human do, our parents and society did some things to every one of us that affected us in a negative way. That's why we actually presented the concept of reparenting ourselves, and all these activities of connecting with the inner child involve that concept of reparenting the inner child. That will help immensely our emotional health. And now I believe the part that you've all been waiting for is coming. Let's see how your inner child is doing. For that purpose, we will ask the following questions. Tarot, how do I see myself? And here we have the star. So how do you feel about yourself? We have the star. The star is a card of hope. So you feel free, you feel motivated, you feel happy. You actually have been through a lot. You have your own wounds and you are at the moment in the process of healing your wounds. And you have hope. Tarot, tarot. How does my inner child see me? And the second card is Five of Cups. How does your inner child see you? We can see the Five of Cups, which is a card of sadness, loss, loneliness, despair even. Your inner child can notice that something is going on. Maybe you have a health problems, maybe you've been through a heartbreak, separation, divorce, or any other problem in your life. You should be aware that your inner child is always with you and they can notice when you go through your tough times. The question number 3, Tarot, tarot. How can I be more open and receptive to what my inner child has to say? And the third card is Ace of Swords. Now, how can you be more open and receptive for your inner child? I can see here the card of Ace of Swords. Here, the first thing comes in mind is new ideas, intellect, receptivity, clarity of mind. How can you apply that to your connection with your inner child? Well, make time for your inner child. Make thorough communication with your inner child. You can have a picture of yourself as a child. Or if you have a good memory, you can remember some good times when you were a child. Sit down and talk to your inner child. Honestly, it may seem strange at the beginning, but you don't know how much that will help you. I have tried that. Talk to your inner child. Explain things to your inner child. That is energy. Whatever energy you send to your inner child, that will affect all the way from that time until today. And you will see, you will notice changes in you. So talking and taking time for communication with your inner child will be very beneficial for you. Do that. The question number 4. How can I support my inner child? And here we have the Knight of Pentacles. So how can you help your inner child? The Knight of Pentacles is showing me a young person that is hiding emotions due to their upbringing, the problems during the upbringing. So what you can do is explain to your inner child, and at the end of the day that is you actually, that it is okay to show emotions. You know, there is a healthy way of processing your emotions. So whenever an emotion comes, do not, I repeat, do not abandon your emotions. When you do that, you actually turn your back to your inner child. Don't turn your back to your inner child. Talk to your inner child. When you feel something, always sit down, feel the feeling, and find out what is going on. Why is that happening? Your connection to your inner child will be beneficial to the inner child and to you as an adult person as well. So, showing emotion is the message. Do that. And the question number 5 and the last question. Tarot, what is the healing message from my inner child? And here we have the Prince of Wands. How about the healing message from your inner child? Of course, here we have the beautiful Page of Wands card, which represents a child, in fact. And that child is very active. That child is very enthusiastic, very positive. And the healing message from this child is that I will always be with you, just as you will always be with me. We will be together and we will support each other. And whenever you think that you have difficult times in your life, just remember, I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to show you the bright side of life. I may suggest that you should go out more often. I may suggest that you should play more often, see people more often, do something about the diet and about the exercise, and I will be here for you. That's the general message, the general healing message of our inner child. And that is the end of today's reading and today's video. Please remember to subscribe and ring a bell if you would like to see me again tomorrow. See you soon. Ciao.